live in the Gun Hill, from Freeman Street to Prospect Avenue, Fordham Road, Coral City to Elder Avenue, Valley Park, Eaton Wall to Bronx River, Bronx Deal, Soundview, Esbar, baby. I'm boogie down like this Choke King, Mario is in the playground.
Hey, everybody in podcast land. I always fight with myself because I don't know if I should say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. People could be listening to it at any time,
right.
But it's nice to see everybody. This is the 14th episode of the Bronx Music Podcast. That's right. We're going to applaud. I'm Gary Axelbank. We do this every month at The Artist at 249 City Island Avenue, which is known as the best concert venue in the Bronx. They say for 2 years, but it's really been for many, many years. And we thank our people right away. First, it's my buddy Elliot Glick and Monica Glick. And we all are really looking at those Jenny sweets, wondering when are they going to release them. And Jenny provides all the homemade pastries for us. And so nice to see everybody. We're here this morning, this afternoon, this evening with the Dowe Twins. And so we say hi, Brazil.
Hi, everybody.
They got much more energy than I do. And we also say hi to Princeton. Nice to see you.
What's up, everybody?
I also really got a shout out to my man, DJ Mike. Mike, always good to have you. Mike is running the technology with Jackie today. Mike, of course, the CEO and founder of Sounds and Sirens, and we appreciate them for helping us make it all happen. Nice to see you guys. These are the Dowe Twins.
Nice to see you too.
They are energizing all of us. The minute they walked in, it was like all of a sudden the lights went on, and so I think I'm going to start with two things. The first thing I saw on some of your materials called yourself Perfectly Imperfect.
Yes.
What the heck? What is that? Perfectly Imperfect.
Look, everybody's not perfect, right? But everybody feels like they're perfect in their own way.
Which you are perfect in your own way.
So we name it Perfectly Imperfect.
The Perfectly Imperfect Dowe Twins. Is it hard to be twins?
No. It can be annoying sometimes, but at the end of the day, I love being a twin.
Exactly.
Why is it annoying?
Because it's like, I be in the room sometimes and I be singing a song and then he walks by and he's singing the same song as me. I'm like,
it's like we have
why are
twin
you reading my
telepathy.
mind?
Yeah.
So wait, he's singing the same. So you think the same? You really do think alike?
Yes, I know people be like, no, you're bugging, you're crazy. That's not true. No, I'm so serious.
I am the middle of three boys. And the middle, they say about the middle child. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm crazy enough to be on TV all the time. And I don't know how it would be if we were the same age. You go to school together?
Yes, same class.
Same
everything.
class?
Yes, everything's the same. Well,
And that's not annoying?
I mean, it is, but I see her every day, so I got used to it.
You got used to it.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like having like a friend all the time.
Yes.
And I'm trying to dig in there and find out when does it get annoying, and I haven't heard that yet. You guys are very unique then because you seem to get along so well.
Yes, we do. That's my ride or die right there.
Chemistry.
A couple of things. I saw a video of you. Let's see, you were in the 4th grade, right? And you were standing on stage, and I think about kids being in the 4th grade and standing on stage, and they'd be nervous, they don't know what to say. But you guys were like you are today, just totally comfortable and totally relaxed. Brazil, you want to tell me just a little bit of, let's talk about 4th grade when they said you're going to stand up and be in front of people.
Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. In 4th grade, and we was doing it before 4th grade too, so it wasn't something that's new. But there was a lot of nerves, honestly. We was nervous, but then when we got on the stage, it's just something that clicks. It's like, it's okay to be nervous, but now we're here. We got to do what we got to do. But there was still nerves going on, and it is still like that till this day.
Do you say that to each other? Are you nervous, or you just individually know how the other one feels? Go ahead, Princeton. You could say it.
That is a good question, but...
Well, that's my job, dude.
But yeah, sometimes she asks me if I'm nervous, and I'll ask her, but we're really never nervous. I feel like we got comfortable.
Well, I'm going to tell you something just to show you that we have something in common, okay? In 6th grade, they have the dance festival, and all the classes would perform. I went to PS 95. and they needed one of the students, one of the kids, to be an announcer. And for some reason, came from divine intervention, the teacher said, "Hey, how about you, Gary? You could be the announcer." And to this day, and I'm much older than you guys, I know you don't want to admit it, but it is true. To this day, I remember standing with the old-style Caliphone microphones. I know Elliot would know exactly what I'm talking about. The old-style Caliphone microphones in front of all the parents and all the kids. And I remember saying to myself, why am I not nervous? Why does this feel comfortable?
Right.
So that's why I guess I feel comfortable sitting here with you. And I'm just saying that because I guess you guys can relate to that.
Yes.
You know, you feel comfortable performing and being who you are. Does that come from family, from other people, or you just feel like you got that divine intervention and that's how you are?
It honestly came from a lot. Just starting at a young age, we kind of built it up a little bit. And even our parents, my mom is very outgoing, very outgoing. My dad too. So it kind of just comes from her, my dad, and just them wanting us to be able to be comfortable and speak up and, you know, not be shy. So yeah.
So clearly they are not shy.
No, definitely not my mom.
So, all right, here we go. Water to kids. You were 7 and 8, or 7 years old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 turning
What,
8.
who's going to tell me about Water to Kids?
Okay, so Water to Kids was our water brand that we
And that,
started.
by the way, it's water with the number 2.
Yes,
Yes, number
Water
2.
to Kids.
Yes, we started that when we was very, very young. So we was in a car one time, right?
Yes.
We was in a car. I think we was driving home from school or something. And then we was talking. Our parents asked us what did we wanted to do. And we told them that we wanted to start our own water brand. Because we seen that kids our age wasn't drinking well, wasn't really healthy, and wasn't hydrated. So we wanted to give something for the kids that was our age to be healthy.
And who told you or indicated to you that this was a problem? Or did you just perceive that on your own and said, hey, look, this will make you healthier?
It was all on the news.
Yes.
We've been
Oh, it was
watching
on the news.
Yes. We always watch the news since we was young. So every time we wake up, we'll look at the news and see what's going on. So it was on the news that the Bronx was the most unhealthiest place in New York City.
We know
There,
that statistic is there. That's true. And so what did you do?
So we got together as a family. We figured it out, but we mainly see that labels are important when it comes down to walking into the store. When you walk into the store, you go in the back and you see the juices and stuff. It's always the label that attracts somebody. So we was like, if we have a water brand with a cute label that kind of looks like something that we'll have on juice labels, I feel like kids will be attracted to it and want it. So that's where it all came about. And then we started pushing it.
And did you sell it? Did you start a business, or you were giving it out?
It used to be in some stores, and then as we got older, it kind of branched off, and we did more stuff, and we are here now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So and now it's called Poland Spring. No.
No.
Don't we all wish? And do you view that as that was successful? You got kids to drink water and made it happen?
Yeah, and it was also in Rocking Jump, so I thought it was a beautiful.
Say that again?
Rocking Jump. It's like this trampoline park.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a very successful business, and we loved it.
Wow. And so you don't do that anymore?
No, but
But-
maybe it'll come back.
But so that kind of got you the idea that you could do something that would be helpful
Exactly.
with your peers.
Right.
Of
right?
course, yes.
So you could find it on their website. It's very easy to see that the COVID happened, the pandemic happened, and you reacted in that way. Was there and so now you're 14 years old, right?
16.
16.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're 16 years old. That was 7 or 8 years ago. Was there any things that you did in between before you started creating hip-hop music that was all part of this kind of idea of doing stuff that helps the world do better?
There was a lot, honestly. We used to be public speakers. We used to go to different schools and some colleges and just talk about like the importance of being healthy. And we used to be the faces of children with unidentifiable disabilities. So we would go to schools, talk to kids, and just tell them that, you know, regardless if you have a disability or not, you are perfect in your own way. We also did modeling, acting, and we was young authors.
Yes.
And we did a lot.
Still are.
Yes, we are.
Still are.
What was that?
I said we still are. She said we was, but I'm
Oh,
saying
we
we still
you
are.
still are.
Yes.
Goodness gracious! What I'm going to ask you each individually. So we'll start with you, Princeton. What motivates you? What makes you want to do that when, let's be honest, the other 16-year-olds don't do that anymore? That was another good question.
Yeah, it was another good question. Just me waking up and doing something that I love. I feel like helping people and bringing back to the community and making music and just doing positive things help me. Like, I love doing it, so it's something that I love to do. So every day I want to keep doing it. So it pushes me, and my sister pushes me. She motivates me to do more in life. So, yeah.
Does he motivate you?
Yes, of course. My brother definitely motivates me, my whole family, even my community. You know, just wanting my community and wanting the world to be a better place, that's also motivates me. God motivates me. Yes. Just waking up in the morning and wanting the world to be different and wanting to at least be someone who's at least trying to make it a better place.
Yes. Do you see results? Do you ever get results, whether either from individuals or you look out and you say, well, now my class is nicer, or something like that?
I wish I could say yes with that, but it's not easy. Just a few years ain't gonna change it. So I feel like if we keep pushing and doing more, yeah, we will see a bigger change. But right now, it'd be the littlest things, but sometimes the littlest things, that's the beginning, that's where it starts, and then soon it'll get bigger and bigger.
Name one littlest thing.
Okay, I will say this one time when we used to be in this old school, it was our old school before we went to the school we were now.
I'm going to ask you what the schools are.
Yeah.
All right. There was a lot of...
My mom is waving, don't say the schools. Don't say, if it's bad, don't say the name of the school.
We're not going to say the name,
okay,
but it's all right.
Enough.
So in our old school, it was a school for children with unidentifiable disabilities or disabilities in general. And there was a lot of hate going around and just kids being rude. And if we're all here and we all have disabilities, why are we all hating on each other or bullying each other? So me and Princeton, and we used to be public speakers. And in that time, a lot of kids didn't know who we were. And us being, known in the school, I feel like everybody started to be more respectful to each other and started to see a disability as, you have a disability, but it don't matter. You're still perfect in your own way, and we all shine.
Do you want to respond to that as well?
I'm gonna be honest. She said it all.
She said that's
she took
fair.
the words straight out of my mouth.
I didn't want to necessarily bring it up, but you brought it up. Mm-hmm. You have there's a YouTube thing out there that calls it Disability, and both of you have a disability.
Yes.
Princeton, why don't you talk about what that is, or why you feel comfortable even talking about it?
Well, first, we feel comfortable talking about it because it's us. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, like I said. So we're all unique in our own way. So I just want other kids out there to know, even if you have a disability, even if you have anything, it doesn't matter. You are you. So you're perfect in your own way because we're all unique. But, yeah.
And now I'm going to ask her to say, and she's going to say, well, no, he said it right.
Well, he did. He very much did, but it's important for people to understand that if you have a disability, that doesn't mean you're different, because you could do anything you put your mind to, and a disability shouldn't stop you. And yeah, so if you have a disability, always keep pushing.
You're both on the autism
yes, we
spectrum?
Yes. But we never let that stop us.
Clearly. I don't know about people who are listening or watching us right now, or the people in the room here at the Artist. It's very inspiring to hang out with you guys. I'm going to read something that I think comes out of a lyric. We rise, we shine, no doubt, no fear, no obstacle to hold us back. Our path is clear. We wake up every morning with the sun in our eyes, no clouds of judgment, no need for disguise. The pursuit of happiness is pursued. We jump, we glide together, hand in hand, side by side. No one hides, no walls too high, no rope too tough. Yeah, people can applaud.
Thank you.
Who writes it?
That was actually a spoken word for Wendell, so it was really a team thing, and yes. We had a lot of songs on there that was for spoken words and about it, and one of them was about disabilities, and we just started to, talk about it in our way, what it was like just being a kid in the classroom, and we wanted to do a spoken word for people.
Tell me about the creation of it. So, of that and in general, do you sit there and write something down? Do you just get a rhythm? How do you create what you ultimately create and turn into music?
Well, first we have to find a beat. You know what I'm saying? First we have to get a beat, and then we sit down as a family, or just me and Brazil.
A family.
Yes, me, my dad, my mom, and my sister. So we'll sit down and just think about what we want to talk about. Because there's a million options. There's so much stuff that we could talk about.
It's a big world,
It's
yes.
a big world. So we chose to talk about that because I feel like we spoke about it, but we want to speak about it through music. So through music, this is our message to the world. You know what I'm saying? That we're different, we're unique. It doesn't matter if we have a disability, we're still going to do what we want to.
In terms of creating and then saying, okay, this is good, do you then sit around and say, oh, that's it, or do you re-edit, or does it kind of flow out of you naturally and like we just put it down because it comes right out of us?
Honestly, it's more to that. I may like something, but my brother may not. So we really just come as a team, get our mom input, our dad, even our manager. So it's really a team thing. And if I'm the only one who likes it, we'll work around it, fix some things, and we'll make sure it sounds good within all our ears.
How many times do you rehearse? You rehearse every day? You sing every day? You rap every day? We'll talk about school in a bit, but because we know that you go to school. But just tell me a little bit about the performance aspect of it.
We've been performing for a long time, so yes, some days we'll perform in practice, and then some days we'll just be rapping out loud anywhere. I'll be walking in the house just rapping, saying lyrics from any song.
From something that's out there, or you're creating it on the spot?
Creating it on the spot.
Really?
And out there, too.
You want to create something right now?
Do y'all want me to?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Come on. Bring it down.
We up in this party all day, about to get lit. All day, we having fun. All day, hear the beats of the drum, dance, 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 dance all around. When the party starts to get lit, when the party looks like this, when the party is dance, 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 shake it, dance, 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 shake it. Yeah, that's it.
Something to it.
I mean, he did it for me.
Okay, that's fair. I don't want to put you on the spot. And then what happens? Then you add a music track or somebody. Why don't you talk a little bit about what's created so that you can do. Let's just say you agree that what you just heard was good. Then who creates the track?
We actually find the beat first, and that may take a while, and then we start.
How do you do that? On a drum or on a?
No. I wish, but no. We have producers out there who makes the beats and engineers, and then they give it to us, and we write it down together, and we start making the. He's really the person who write a lot of the lyrics, so I want to give him props to that. He loves writing the lyrics. I like to deliver it, but we come together, we find the beat, make sure it's good, and then we just start flowing and rapping. And sometimes my dad and him will just start mumbling. They'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And then that's when the lyrics starts to appear. And then me and my mom step in. We put our little spaдаzzle in. And yeah, so it's a family
How do you
thing.
spell
it's a
that word?
process.
Is that a B-E-D-A-Z?
Spadazzle, guys, don't ask.
Spadazzle?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Just spadazzle.
And every day you rehearse?
Almost, yes.
Almost every day.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie every day. No.
Well, I'm glad you're telling us the truth. We do appreciate that.
But yes, sometimes very. It's in the middle.
All right, a couple more things, and then we're going to actually have them perform. Talk to me about the journals that you write, and we have samples, right? Somewhere. There we go. What are these? Who's going to tell us all about it?
I got you. This is called the Perfectly Imperfect Hip Hop Saving Challenge Journal. I know we all love money.
Can I see
you
one?
know what I'm saying? We all love money and we want to save, right? If you're earning so much money, if you're getting so much money and you spend it, you won't have no more money. So that's why we wrote a savings challenge to help you save money. Because if you don't save money, you're gonna run out of money and you're gonna be broke. And nobody wants that.
And so it is with all kinds of different graphics,
Yes.
and it's certainly made smaller for younger people to appreciate with cartoons.
Any age.
And
If
then
you're
we
making
have a
money,
hip-hop
you
journal.
need to learn how to save it.
Okay.
Yes.
And
And then we
then
have a
there's the
hip-hop
hip-hop
journal.
lyrics journal.
Yes, you could
Which is
write
really
down.
so people could write their lyrics.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. You give them out at schools, you share them with people?
No, actually, people could press the link in our bio on our Instagram, and they could purchase it.
So
Sorry, I got like.
Let's see, the Dowe Twins Healthy Living
Dowe.
Series, Time to Read Ingredients Labels is a paperback, my hip-hop lyric journal,
Yes.
Perfectly Imperfect Hip-Hop Saving Challenge journal.
Yes.
And you give them out at schools? You like, how do you distribute them?
No, it's on our. If you go, if you follow us on Instagram, you press the link in our bio, and it will appear, and you could order it on Amazon.
It is on Amazon.
One last thing, where do you go to school? We can mention where they go to school, right? No, they don't want to say where they go to school. All right, but you're in the same class,
Yes,
high
we are.
school class, and all that. What's your favorite subject? Are you a good student? You like
No, I'm a great student.
She's
I love
a great
school.
student.
Guys, I love school.
Nudge him. Is he a good student?
Yes, he's
Amazing student. I'm
a
an
great
amazing
student.
student. I love school. Yeah.
And but favorite subject? Nobody reacted.
I love humanities, but when I was a freshman, my favorite subject, and I'm no longer a freshman no more, so I don't take this class no more, but it was physics.
Mine is history. I love history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're in the same class, but you like physics and you like history.
Yes.
What about history excites you?
I don't know. It's an easy class. So it's like
It
that's
is
one of my
easy.
best
It's easy.
grades. So it's
Just
easy.
like humanities. Humanities also easy.
Yeah, but it's a lot of essays and stuff. So I like writing.
All right. Is it hard to do all this and school? No.
it's all
I'm
about
guessing
time
no, because
management.
you guys just have, this is what you do. Right?
Yes.
True, but it gets overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah.
But we push through it.
All right. Let's do a little performance, right?
Okay,
Now,
sounds good.
now this is a little bit unusual for them because which was their choice. We gave them the option to stand up, but they wanted to do this sitting down, and so we're going to roll a track, and this will be unique. You're going to be rapping while sitting, ladies
Very
and gentlemen.
different.
Very different. Never
Ladies and
did this.
gentlemen, and friends and neighbors and people of the Bronx, the Dowe Twins.
Dow.
Dowe
Sorry,
Twins.
Dow. It gets a little hard to pronounce, but Dow, yes.
I know, I made a big mistake, especially at the big introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dowe Twins.
Come on. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics, we in the Benzes, yeah we the littest, wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics, we in the Benzes, yeah we the littest, wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission.
Working on these ish, with my 20 inches down on my hips, talking about baddies, I'm top of the list.
Time to get real, so listen to this.
We killed the Apollo with Gucci and Shout out Giovanni for making it fit. Name more baddies that's talking like this. Spit in my bars, y'all know that I'm lit. Crowd be jumping who vibing like this. Ain't about money, stop talking that Controlling the nerve, I am that. Shout out for Twin for helping in this. You know what they say, Fab can't march for April, May. Rockin' designer, you know we get paid. Pops good look on the biggest parlay. Ain't no stopping, so ain't no delays.
We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics, we in them Benzes, yeah we the littest. Wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics, we in them Benzes, yeah we the littest.
Wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission.
Let me tell y'all how we gon' get it. We gon' be starring in Hip Boy Redemption, started from 7, just the beginning. Flying to Cali to finish up business. Talking to me and some riches to riches. Cassie the text, the triple of digits. We getting money, we standing on business. Twerk 'em soon, let's see who we getting. Paving the way, we taller the bills and throw up the doors. These fans be tripping. And me for real. Shout out Big Phil for working them deals. Rappers so long, they telling us chill. Why did they hate like come on me for real? 2 better than 1, you know that's the deal. Pass it to sis, she got it for real. She got it for real. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics. We in them Benzes, yeah we the littest. Wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics. We in them Benzes, yeah we the littest. Wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission.
We getting money, we getting paid, Monday to Sunday.
Talking to mom, she talk about hundreds for missing the cars and the money in bundles.
Say that we made it, we finally did it. We did the things that people done didn't.
Who take trips and say they were trends, spending the money still getting again. Come on, we keep going. We never stop, we up to the morning. Working so hard but never be on it. Something we want to be up in the scoring. Them two twins, they never get born. Performance so loud, you hear it be roaring. Jets so high, I can say they be soaring. We did it big, yo, shout out to Morris. Shout out to Morris. We the biggest, we ain't pushing on Honda Civics. We in them Benzes, yeah we the littest. Wanna eat us, so yeah that's the mission. We the biggest. We ain't pushing on Honda Civics. We in them Benzes, yeah, we the littest. One of you got to, yeah, that's the mission.
Big DX.
There you go. Woo! They are the biggest. I mean, my goodness. Where does the optimism come from?
You know, honestly, it's we the biggest. We wanted to tell people, like, we are here. We are not here to play no games. We are the biggest, but in a respectful way. You know, we want to add that little spice. We are here. We are them two Dowe Twins, and yes.
I was going to say, you know, don't you have a newspaper? How could you be so optimistic? But now let's just talk about music. Your background, did you listen to music growing up?
Always.
And what did you listen to?
Oh, okay. I'll talk.
I got a lot of people.
All of a sudden, the big boy got shy.
I got a lot of people on my list.
But growing up in the car, my parents would blast music, whether it was old hip hop, current, Jacquees, Lauryn Hill, Pop Smoke, Nas, all of that. So just growing up, we heard a lot of those songs. And as we got older, it was like, wait, we love music. He'll be in the car with my dad, or even be in the house, and he'll have a broomstick. And he'll just start rapping, and he'll be, you want to?
Spilling my secrets.
Oh, I'm sorry,
already?
but he didn't want to speak, so I had to say it.
I knew I could get them to have a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I always been in the house with it. I used to perform. I love Chris Brown, so like growing up, I used to love music in general, like Nas, Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those people, I used to take a broomstick, and I used to rap like I was dumb.
Wait, a broomstick like a microphone? Like or dance with the broomstick?
No, like a broomstick. I used to think it was like a microphone stand.
Oh, the microphone stand. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, and that's what you used to do.
Yeah.
And what about you?
You know, we had different tastes at the time. When I was younger, I would always be in my room, and my dad had this, like, what was it, a Superman guitar, right?
Yeah,
and
the
at the
guitar.
time, I used to love, like, soft music, Adele, Billie Eilish, very different music. And then I just fell in love with music, but then I started to fall in love with hip-hop more and R&B. So, yes.
And what about the Boogie Down Bronx? Now, I have this philosophy, which is what we do when we do the Bronx Music Podcast, that life in the Bronx, it doesn't matter whether you're in City Island or in the South Bronx or in the North Bronx or the East Bronx or wherever you are, inspires us to play. I mean, and history will show with all the music that we've invented, literally invented, it's because of life in the Bronx. Tell me about being in the Bronx and how that fits into the whole panorama of what you do.
Honestly, the Bronx is the birthplace of hip hop.
True.
So when it comes down to hip hop in the Bronx, it's here. We are here. It's the Bronx. So even making music in the Bronx, there is a lot of people who make music out there. But it's just a fun moment because it's like everybody in the Bronx is like, oh, we love hip hop, we love music. So it's just a great experience, a great environment just to make music growing up in the Bronx because it's Big Bronx every day.
Do you want to respond to that? Because I have a follow-up question.
But yeah, Bronx is the birthplace of hip hop. Everywhere you go, you hear music in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? People love music, so you hear people playing drums, people performing out in the streets. It's amazing. So living in the Bronx and being an artist, it's just a great thing.
It's what's happening. I'm going to add an element, which it sounds like you guys aren't. It wasn't the first thing on your mind. It's the first thing on my mind. Life in the Bronx is tough, and there are things going on that are difficult and unpleasant. I mean, that's what you guys are reacting to. To me, music then becomes the expression of it, and hip hop was the statement that said, "This is who we are. This is what we deal with, and this is how we feel about it." Right? I got that right?
Yes.
And so even though you guys were defining the Bronx as the world of hip-hop, the fact is the Bronx is its own world, and hip-hop is an expression of that. That's the way I look at it. Is that all right?
Yeah, because a lot of people use music as something like to express themselves. I know we do it. Actually, our first song was a spoken word, and it involved music because when people listen to music, there's always a message behind it. So if you want to get to somebody, we're listening to music. So music is always a great way to get to the people.
My feeling is especially in the Bronx. Now, I was not aware of this. You had a show on the same station that I work on BronxNet. You had a BronxNet show?
Yes, we did.
Do you still have it?
Yes, we do.
You do? Wow. Well, do tell. I mean, if I be boasting about my own TV shows, you can be boasting about yours. Go ahead.
It's called the Dowe Twins show.
The what show?
The Dowe Twins show.
The Dowe
But we
Twins
started
show.
it when we was like younger, so we always had like different topics to talk about, whether it was school, whether it was summer, whether it was vacations. And one of our shows, we did it on a cruise ship. Was it last year?
Yeah, last year.
Last year we did it on a cruise ship. Our show on a cruise ship, and we were just talking about all the fun stuff that we did.
And you still do it?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
Matter of fact, we actually do gotta go home and probably record the show because our mom been bugging us.
And it's on. I saw the first Monday of each month.
Yes, it is.
What channel do we know? So I mean, look, I'll help you promote it for goodness sakes. They don't know which
Do
channel.
you remember?
What is that? Mom just shout it out.
70, 70, y'all.
70. There
Sorry.
you go on BronxNet. Is it difficult to be in the spotlight at this point? No, for you guys, no big deal. No big deal.
We love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You ready to do something else?
Yes.
All right. This one is. Wait. Hold on. I had something to read here. Hold on 1 second. Don't go away. The Dowe Twins have adapted the founding elements of hip hop, which is peace, unity, love, and having fun, as their mantra, entering into the entertainment business. Right. That's what this is about.
Yes.
And that's what you want to spread.
Yes.
All right. So this is called the New Whip Show Mix.
Yes, it is.
Come on.
All right. Thanks, Gary.
New whip, y'all. Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's rap.
New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this?
I'ma pull up
In a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
fun. Who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
We gon' pull up in a brand new whip with some brand new clothes and a brand new Did it since a younger, so we coming like this. And the sprints are all black, so you know that we lit. Back to back Suburban, so you know they gon' trip. Big body bands carbon fiber for the lip. And yeah, we litty now, so the future gon' be big. E got fame, cars in the crib.
Hey.
New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
Riding through Miami in my dad's little what? Shopping at the mall, got the boys going nuts. Walking through the back,
Insecurity with us.
Louis outfit with the bag,
It's a must.
Maybach Benz or a Lambo truck, we gon' have it all, but
We're
all
all
in
in
and
and
out.
out.
The biggest and the baddest,
Yeah, we Gucci Prada up.
The biggest and the baddest, yeah, we Gucci Prada up.
New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip. New fun, who this? I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
But yeah, it's just repetitive
Keep
after
going.
that.
All right, then it plays out. All right, a little round of applause.
I'ma pull up in a brand new whip.
In a brand new whip.
It's repeated, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because it then repeats. All right, there it is. The new mix. What was it? The new
New whip.
New Whip show mix. What's next? Do you have other plans? I mean, the journals are out there.
Sure.
You've done the water thing. You got the TV show on BronxNet. You've been on the Bronx Music Podcast. Do you have other projects? You're just going to keep going? I mean, eventually, presumably, you're going to go to college, so that might change your lives. Maybe you won't be in the same class again. I don't know. That sounds like it's going to be a larger discussion. But what do you look at in the future? What do you say we're going to do next?
I'm definitely gonna go to college, but I'm gonna make sure that does not stop what I have going on now. A lot of people still go to school and do what they do. So, what's next? There's a lot. What's next,
There's
guys?
another one of the tough
New
questions,
music,
right?
New music is coming out. Tour soon. Just a lot more performances.
You say tours. Do you travel and go places?
Yes.
Yes.
Last summer we did, and hopefully more to come.
Where'd you go?
Last summer we did Atlanta, North Carolina, and it was the one in North Carolina was a part of the Apollo tour. So
Yeah.
yes.
Wow. And what did you like about traveling and doing that? Was it an experience? Was it weird being from the Bronx, going to other places? How was it received?
It is weird because people, I would talk different, if you
They
understand.
talk.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
well, they
Yeah.
certainly have different accents.
Yeah, it's different accents, and the vibe is different, but it's giving me the same energy as when we're in the Bronx performing, because everybody in the places that we was at in those different states love music. I love being around people who love music. If you love music, I like you. You know what I'm saying? So it was just an amazing experience. Just a
You
great
know what?
vibe.
You know what I view it as when I see, for example, which we don't see young twins like you doing what you're doing, but when we see people bringing Bronx music to other places, they find out a little more about who we are. And, you know, out there in the world, they have some image of who we are. And if you're asking me, if you guys were going to be the ambassadors to spread that stuff, I'm going to feel pretty good about it. Do you think about, aside from music, professionally, is there something you would do? You like physics? You like technology?
You know, since I did
She's first
say,
and then you.
Okay, go ahead.
since
You'll
I
get your
did say
chance.
I want to go to college, I want to get my doctorate's degree, but I also want to dive into some cybersecurity, but I'm still trying to figure that out. But yes.
Well, I want to go to Princeton University. Yeah, so.
And his name is Princeton.
How could they not admit you?
And I also want to get
do
my
do
master's.
you really do want to go to
Yes, I
Princeton?
really do. Yeah, I do.
That was a
Not
plan since we were
necessarily
younger.
because
Not because it's my name, okay? But I want to go because it's a great school. I feel like
well,
it's the
of
best
course,
opportunity.
yes.
And I want to study engineering.
Want to study engineering?
And law enforcement. It's either. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm going to have to choose when I get up there. So.
You know, he says as he scratches his head, who in the world is going to tell them they can't? Right? You guys are going to just...
Anybody could do whatever they want.
All right, so now here's the thing. You know, when you're on TV, and I know this all too well, and on the radio, which I have done, there are restrictions to what you can say and what you should say. But the new world of podcasting allows you to say anything you want. So I guess we'll start with you, Brazil. Here's an open microphone, and you can say anything you want.
All right. So first, make sure you.
Sounds like we all got to settle in here.
All right. So first, make sure you guys go follow us on Facebook, Instagram,
That's
and
the
Twitter
easy part.
at Dowe Twins. That is DOWE Twins. Again, that is DOWE Twins. Make sure y'all go buy our workbooks. Bye. And listen, if y'all want to do music or you want to do anything, make sure you stay positive. Do what you got to do. Don't let anybody stop you. We're young. We started young. But listen, the sky is not the limit. Again, the sky is not the limit. So do what you got to do and keep pushing and always have faith in God. And again, make sure y'all go follow us.
Wow. I don't know how our future Princeton University student is going to follow that up, but you get your chance too, Princeton.
You know, she's always taking the spotlight. Like she's always
I don't
has
mean
something
to,
great
y'all.
to say. But I guess I'm gonna come on here and say you could do whatever you want. You could do anything. Just put your mind to it. Nothing's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Everything is possible. Never give up. Chase your dreams and do not let anything stop you. And just stay positive. And listen to music daily because everybody loves music.
Our music.
Yeah, there you go.
And we are the first brother and sister hip-hop twin duo coming from the Bronx. Remember,
There
y'all.
you go.
Remember.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dowe Twins. Listen, Mom, do you want to come up? She don't want to get any
Oh, she don't
visibility.
She don't
I
like
wanted
the
to give
cameras,
Mom.
but-
Well, that's why she
Shout
got
out
you.
to Mom over there, though, and our manager.
And Phil is here as well.
And you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Listen, you guys are just a total inspiration. And I know coming out of the pandemic, if we could have this kind of energy, this is what we need to do to re-energize all of us. Well, thank you all for the Bronx Music Podcast. Let's just go through it. Elliot Glick, thank you so much. And, of course, Monica, who's not here today, does a ton of background work. My buddy Josh Cruz is our production assistant. And we are nowhere today without DJ Mike, the CEO and founder of Sounds and Sirens. We're all going to... Linda, would you just bring up one of the... so people could see the Jenny's Sweets? We are all going to enjoy Jenny's Sweets. Here we go. You keep going. Keep going. Let's go. I'll take care of it. I know I'm going to drop it, which would be the worst. Which would be the worst thing of all. So these are Jenny's Sweets. So you want to take one?
Can I just say one more thing?
Well, the microphone is open. Go ahead, you can take them back. Otherwise, I am going to.
If you guys ever want us to perform at any parties or anything, y'all can hire us. Just DM us, all of that, and we'll be there. We'll be there. We're just them two twins, and we're going to make sure y'all have fun, and we're going to turn up. So if you want to just DM us and hire us. So yes.
I would love, afterwards, I'm going to give them both big hugs, I can tell you that. I will tell you, next month, another Bronx family. It'll be husband and wife jazz duo, Raleigh and Alma Michich are going to be here. And also we want to shout out to our buddy George Williams, who couldn't be here today. Get well soon, George. And that's it. I guess we're going to dive into Jenny's Sweets. Thank everybody for coming. Thank everybody for putting this together. And thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you for
Dowe
having us.
Twins, just amazing people. We'll see you next month. We're going to be here Sunday, April, what is it, the 3rd? No, April 6th, I think it is when the next podcast is. So we'll see you here at The Artist at 249 City Island Avenue. Peace, right?
Bye, guys. All
Peace
love.
Blessings.